So I had two imaginary friends, Mickey, David, and Ucky.
I saw like physical demons, like ghosts, all the time. So I don't know if you'd call that an imaginary friend.
Well, that's what
Sounds being
they do.
haunted in my poor house.
He paid for his ghost with credit.
Yeah. I was on a payment plan with the Ghostbusters.
Like me, brother!
Did we just become best friends?
Yup!
Kiss your mothers and hug your... What did I say, episode 1?
And hug your significant brothers.
All right, the official podcast of ADHD and gay erotic fiction novels. We're Significant Brothers. This is Leandro, and I am your host, sort of. Big reveal.
Oh yeah, we
Big
did.
reveal.
Last episode we teased it.
Big reveal. My name is Derek.
That's a lie.
My name's Abley. Abelardo.
Abley.
My name is Able. Able.
This man doesn't know his own name.
So yeah, like a little. I mean, this podcast was Josh Safdie's muse at the end of Uncut Gems.
Jam.
Just as the Uncut Gems episode. What is she doing?
I don't know. She's fucked up.
You know she was a dominatrix?
I can
Dominatrix?
see that. I think she...
You into leather?
No. The leather isn't my thing.
Nice.
Maybe leather
Peter.
on her. I mean, from a distance, like in Uncut Gems and wherever else she's been.
Uncut Gems!
Like her body looks great in that movie, but then in person it's really bad. It's like Kim Kardashian.
You've seen Julia Fox in person?
No, but there's photos online of her, like candid photos, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure.
Like, you know, like her butt looks disgusting in
We don't body shame here.
We're not a body shaming
We're
podcast.
not. We're officially like not a body.
we're not body
pod.
shaming, we're bad procedure shaming. You know?
So you're actually like against the medical. So you're actually Joe Rogan. You're against the medical community again.
Joe Rogan's on so many steroids.
No, we don't talk about this.
He bleeds testosterone.
Hey, leave the Godfather alone, brother.
He just doesn't believe
He invented
in that
podcasting.
thing.
Yeah, dude. Joe, you owe your
He
life.
didn't start
We owe our
podcast.
life to Joe.
He didn't start podcast. What are you talking about? He's had that guy on like 1,000 times who did start podcast.
Nah, fuck Joe
It
Rogan.
was some white guy. Of course.
So Leandro,
Leandro.
Yeah.
growing up poor and not having TV,
Oh,
right?
we're still going with the poor thing.
Yeah,
I had TVs. I had every console.
yeah, but they were on credit.
No,
No, that was
never
only a
got a single
Blockbuster.
thing from Rent-A-Center.
Did you ever go to Rent-A-Center?
Well, in college I did.
So my sister.
Never.
It was the worst
Leandro, I'm
experience
just
of all
joking with
time.
you. I know you're not poor. Well, like,
Oh, I am poor. Just not that
I have
poor.
nothing with pores. I'm okay with the pores. I'm actually a big fan of the pores.
That's a good family. The Poors?
What?
Yeah, the Poor family.
What poor family?
Daniel Poor, Monica Poor.
What are we talking about?
The pores.
The Poors.
You know a family named the Poor?
I think you do. You said that you're your favorite. The Poors.
You just got punked.
Oh, I'm just talking about in
Those are your
general.
neighbors.
No, my neighbors are crackheads.
Yeah, exactly.
The ones across the street.
No, they're actually really nice people.
Just super racist and
They're not racist.
I don't know. They gave me a kind of.
Visually, they look like they have hoods on their heads.
They saw 3 brown guys walk into a house and they called the police.
I
No,
saw
they're
them-
really nice
I
people.
saw them dipping a cross in gasoline when I walked in. They were looking at me with dark eyes. Like,
You know, if you live
They
across,
shot at me when I walked in.
yeah,
that's what I heard.
Wait, so-
I didn't hear the doorbell, but I heard the bullets.
you actually want to hear a story about them?
Yeah, let's go.
It wasn't just the people who live in the house. I think it was like a friend of theirs. They pulled up to the property once, and I was with my cousins Miguel and Juan Carlos,
See?
and those are real.
That checks out.
Those are real names. So it's me, Abelardo, Juan Carlos, and Miguel. And they walk up to the property, and we're doing something in our driveway. And we go to introduce themselves and introduce ourselves to them. And the one guy goes like, "Oh, what's your name?" My name's like, I don't know, Rick. And he's like, "Hi, I'm Rick." And he's like, "Juan Carlos." And then he like, you know, his demeanor kind of, it doesn't change a little. But then he switches and he goes, "Oh, I'm Miguel." And then I switch to me, and I'm like, Abe, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Like I live here. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
They're,
not.
they're just here to do work for
You're
me.
not a Home
Yeah.
Depot employee.
They're just here to do work.
You used your whitewash name.
yeah,
Yeah, I didn't want any
It
problems.
should have been JC
Juan Carlos.
What would a Miguel be?
Michael.
Michael.
This is
Miguel.
No. Okay, but this is something
This is
like my
John
family used to
Christopher.
clown on me growing up. Did you have imaginary friends?
oh boy.
So I had two imaginary friends, Mickey, David, and Ucky.
I saw like physical demons, like ghosts, all the time. So I don't know if you'd call that an imaginary friend.
Well, that's what
Sounds being
they do.
haunted in my poor house.
He
No,
paid for his ghost with credit.
Yeah. I was on a payment plan with the Ghostbusters. They went out of business because of me.
Ghosts don't exist anymore because Leandro stopped paying.
They took away his ghost.
Yeah. I was waiting months. Fucking- We're not going to that town.
He goes into his mom's room. Mamá, ¿dónde está mi ghost?
He just pulls out
Sí,
fucking
no,
holy
no.
water.
How do you say ghost in Spanish? Casper?
I think it's like Spanish for apparitions.
You both.
What do you mean Spanish?
The
like,
two of you.
like that's the word.
The
Oh,
two of you
like
both
Papa
speak
Don.
Spanish.
Or like it's like phantasma or some shit.
No, it is fantasma.
Yeah, I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
because my dad will always be like, "Oh, como un fantasma."
And that sounds fantastic.
Yeah,
You say
no,
shit
I would
like
love.
that.
I
That's
would
much
actually
better
lo-
than Ghost.
Yeah, yeah.
I would actually love. No, see, this is bullshit, Jack. I hate when people do this. They're like, "Don't you speak Spanish? How do you not know what the word balance sheet is?" It's like, well, when I'm growing up with my fucking grandma and grandpa, they're not fucking speaking accounting
Yeah,
terms
I
to me.
wasn't in a Spanish accounting household.
Yeah, it's not. It's just-
You know how to say
Well,
sardine.
I wasn't asking you to say.
we just had like a normal conversation. Ghost doesn't. Oh, hit the mic there. Ghost doesn't come up that often. And like growing up, my grandparents weren't like, "Hey, fantasma, fantasma, fantasma."
Mine was.
Do you guys want to know what Ghost is?
No,
You
it goes-
guys want to know what Ghost is in Tagalog?
Yeah, sure. Give it to me.
Multo.
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 Oh, that almost sounds like dead in Spanish.
Yeah.
Muerto.
Muerto.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Muerto. The official podcast of Muerto and Multos.
And Fantasma.
Muerto.
What the fuck was that?
If
was
you
good.
see a ghost.
That's,
Do Filipinos
You don't know
roll their
anything about
Rs?
ghosts. Your ghost got repoed.
They weren't making their payments.
We're actually a pro income distribution podcast. This is a podcast voted for Andrew Yang, and we're big Pete Buttigieg guys.
I thought they were going to say Putin.
Buttigieg.
Big Putin.
Big Putin guys.
Mick Putin. Do you think they have the Mick Putin over there?
Yeah.
Ew, that sounds like a fart, though. like they just fart in a container. And
Yeah,
give it
like
to you.
you ask a little kid, like, "Oh, what did you do?" And he's like, "Oh, Mick Putin."
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
I want Mick Putin.
We're about to get
Mommy.
a missile's going to come into
Wait,
this
do you think
window.
Guys, we just lost a huge demographic in Russia.
The Russian.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
we're
don't
making
think-
fun
We're a
of Putin.
pro-Ukraine podcast.
Do you think Russians
Are you a pro-Ukraine?
like Putin?
You're a Kiev guy?
I don't know a single thing about the Ukraine. About Ukraine. What are they known for?
They're known for getting invaded by Russia right now.
I heard they were like part of Russia at one point, like the Soviet Union.
Yeah, no, but the Soviet Union, it's like almost kind of like, you know, the empire that you referenced in episode 1. They just laid claim to everything.
Like the Spanish.
No, I was talking about the Germans.
Oh.
No,
Well, the Spanish people. have done that too.
Leandro's got a good
The
point.
Spanish people have done that too.
Yeah, my answer.
Shout out the DR.
I mean, I feel like a lot of people care too much, you know?
What part in
Like-
the bloodline do you think we were related? We were actually brothers. Like great grandparents?
I mean,
Great.
probably further back. I mean,
Like do
you're
you
saying
know
like Christopher Columbus came to the island 2 years ago. Like this motherfucker was there a couple hundred years. I feel like.
All right, so like 300 years we were brothers?
I feel like we should just do one of those 23andMe. What is it? Is it 20? Oh, Ancestry.
I'm not giving them my DNA.
Just put both of
I feel like they're.
I
Gonna
don't actually care.
put both of your saliva
I love
into
when
like
people
one.
I love when people are
vial.
like that. When they go online and they're like, "You will not," and they always drop a shitty joke when it comes to like something about politics, like right wing. And I don't care left wing or right wing, but they always. Do you notice like the kids you went to high school with who are right wing have the shittiest comedic timing? I saw one
I'm
yesterday.
poor. You think people were right wing in my town? What the fuck? That's a rich person thing. What the hell?
Oh shit! I had a text yesterday. So this guy posts on his Facebook wall, and he goes, "Someone came up to me at the grocery store." Also, all these stories are always made up. Someone came up to me at the grocery store today, and they said, "Have you ever been vaccinated?" And I looked at her straight in the eyes.
In life.
I looked at her straight in the eyes, and I said, "Are you fertile?"
Zing.
Yeah, that was the fucking joke.
Are you fertile? No, I'm not.
It
I'm
had
a man.
My nuts are microwaved.
no, he said it to a girl
Oh, he said it to a girl. Oh.
because she was just, and then it had like 45 likes, like crying emojis, laughing. On just a basic front.
Well,
even
no,
if he
then
said
the
that, that wasn't fucking.
The
funny.
responses are always like, so true.
So true. 100%. 100.
I'm gonna.
got her.
Can I share this?
Yeah. Can I share this? Yes. No, you didn't.
I'm gonna share this on my company page.
I don't think any of the right wing people are going, yes.
Yeah.
But that's
Yes.
that's the thing. I
Yes.
think that like sucks from your.
Why are you
upbringing.
growling? You were like,
I was letting out my aggression.
We are an ASMR.
That's the thing that sucks about.
We're an ASMR podcast
in
now.
this town. You guys had nothing to worry about.
What do you mean we had nothing to worry about?
Man, if you're, you know how many Republicans are from Lyndhurst?
What the fuck does that mean?
Because you don't got shit to worry about. You know, like I'm from the hood. People are getting shot, robbed, raped in broad daylight. People walking past them, they get raped.
Passaic didn't
We
get
had we had a sexual assault or two.
Behind closed doors.
We got our rep up.
Passaic didn't have politics until Obama was in office.
Yeah.
It was just we were all barbarians.
Unlawful land.
You said that. I don't say that.
Because it's like to
Disavow.
me, all this stuff that people find so important just rolls off of me like a fine wine. You know, like I don't care.
How would you know what a fine wine was? You grew up in Passaic.
Well, because he's bougie.
It fell off the back of a truck. That's why.
I'm just kidding. These
92
first two
Merlot.
episodes have made me seem like I don't give a fuck what it makes me seem.
92 Merlot
It's
is
a joke.
delicious.
Merlot is pretty like.
You did live in New York for a little bit, so that's
Yeah,
probably
you're
where
actually you cosplayed as like you went inverse.
I mean, I cosplayed as probably like a stockbroker or something. Like I lived in Midtown, you know, like it's not
In
like,
Murray Hill.
yeah, oh,
That's
like a frat guy.
he's more of a finance bro than you are.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's actually
Thank
true.
you.
I've never lived in the city.
I made a couple of bucks on Etsy. How
Yeah?
much did you make on Etsy?
I make money from my salary.
I gotta.
Like I don't need an Etsy. I'm not.
Yeah.
Well, you're on this podcast, and it's gonna be for money.
I'm doing
so-
this. I'm doing this as like a bonding experience. I don't think me and you know enough about each other as brother-in-laws.
You're gonna know
And-
too much by the end of this.
You're gonna find out by like episode 4 that you guys actually are related through the Spanish
You'd
brother.
be like, oh, you know Fernando?
Now,
That's my uncle,
leave
too.
my
Cousin Fernando?
leave my sister-in-law out of this for all intents and purposes. But have you ever role played?
Yeah,
No,
finance
I think
bro.
that's fucking stupid. Role playing, such a waste of time.
We were slowly like checking off every just like single demographic that could possibly.
Wait,
like,
why is that a waste of time?
What is this, a porn? You know, like what am I gonna dress up like a fucking police dog and you're a drug and I'm gonna sniff you out? What is there to do? like because there's so much
Hold
plastic.
on,
Sometime-
I'm gonna write that one down real quick. For the
Sometimes,
future.
sometimes me and Kayla like to role play. She's a pharma exec and I'm an anti-vaxxer, and we just
And then you inject her. But that's the thing.
that would
like,
work so much better if it
is
was. That would work better if it was the other way around. If she was the one with the penis and you were the one.
Yeah.
That was like.
You were the pharma exec, and she's the anti-vax.
Are you a pegging guy?
No.
Well, you're
I'm
break-
the one doing the pegging, if anything.
It's good to hear.
Yeah. You know what's funny? That came up last night at that party that I didn't mention.
After you never finished. Yeah, we never got
after
to
he
this.
took the poppers.
No,
Someone else took the poppers, I guess.
he didn't take the
So
poppers.
they're like, Leandro, sorry, I hit the mic. Leandro, take this pill, and then so Leandro, what's your thoughts on
Take it
pegging?
rectally.
Yeah, it was a suppository.
Yeah.
Wait, so tell me how pegging came up at your party.
Oh, I don't even know how pegging comes up ever. Like, I don't ever think of pegging. I never think of something up my ass, ever. That's some Gen Z stuff right there.
I don't think that's generational.
Pegging. What? Yours. Well, okay,
Have you-
let's not get into that.
Have you ever watched a pegging video? They're all significant. I think they're all Generation X.
a
I've never
couple
seen
of
it.
times.
I thought you said it never comes up in your life.
Nah, it's like the click. Like
that's
you click
behind
on
the
a
scenes, you know?
recommended video.
What do you mean behind the scenes?
What do you think? I'm watching pegging videos on the bus? Like, you know,
He actually brought that up earlier.
Yes.
because I've been watching exotic videos, let's call them, for a couple of years. You know, like oh, when was the first time you ever saw a pornographic video?
So I was at Kevin Peterson's house.
Oh, dropping last names.
Yeah.
They're gonna dox him.
He lives in Florida. He gave up on life a long
So now
time
they
ago.
know exactly where he is.
Shout out Kevin Peterson.
From
No,
Florida.
good guy. Well, actually, he had a rough go. It's fine. I hope he's.
Anyway,
Is that
let's
snuff
let's
film?
start the story so we can't finish. it.
Yeah. So I was at. We'll leave his name out. I was at Kevin P's house
KP.
because we did grow up with like the three Kevins. I had Kevin I, Kevin P, Kevin H. But Kevin H, we never called Kevin H. We called him Kevin Hewitt. We called him Hewitt, and Kevin I, we would just call him Kevin I.
Get to
and
the
there was-
fucking story.
All right, sorry.
Fucking three Kevins.
This episode, the three Kevins come live on air.
We're clearly finding out what
Yeah, I was at
Abby
Kevin-
wanted to be.
I was at Kevin Peterson's house. The
How old
first
were you?
time I learned about anything
Yeah.
involving all of it, I think I was like in 7th grade. KP took,
What?
yeah,
Would you say 7th grade?
dude, I grew up,
I was like 7.
I grew up in a good household, right? We weren't just.
Yeah.
Did you have those channels?
I didn't have to like
Where it was like-
my ghost never got repoed, so I didn't. I could watch TV.
Well, listen. This
Yeah, but you also had so many different rooms that you could have snuck into. to watch
yeah,
this
no.
porn.
So KP, anyway, long story short, KP takes a pillow and he starts going like this, and
starts
I'm like,
fucking a pillow in front of you.
no, he just starts
oh.
That's the
rubbing
first
it
time
like
he
he's,
ever saw
like
sex.
he's wanking it,
Oh.
and then I'm like, oh, that's how it's done. So
And
I
this
went
is
home and
7th
sat in a
grade.
massage chair.
You sat on a massage
Oh
chair.
yeah.
And
Where did your
what
dick
happened
go?
next?
Yeah.
No,
Did you
remember
put like your dick in the part like massages your calves?
Yeah.
No, you remember the
Massaging your
massage
balls.
chairs that all like, you made it in a foreign parent's household when you had the massage, that like massage pad that you could put in your car or on the back of your chair.
That's you making it.
No, that's like their version of making it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like the real ones. That's like a leather chair that massages.
Oh,
you,
yeah,
your
like-
feet go in. It like
You have to go to
back.
like what was the store? Brookstone.
Yeah, he's talking about like a $30 fucking rag. that
We're
goes behind
we're thinking
you.
like a $700 chair.
That's making it.
Are we poor shaming?
I had that, and I'm poor. I had a couple of. I had ones that massage your back, heat your back, play music.
He bought it at Blockbuster.
I bought it at the dollar store.
Got repoed with the ghost.
But okay, so what were you doing with this pad?
No, I just felt the pad and I turned over on the pad,
And you came to that?
No, I didn't come.
Oh,
I was gonna say you lost your
But
virginity.
I
to
felt it, and then I was like, I'm going to put this in my head for a later date.
oh, okay. So with me, I was like,
All right, that's
7.
episode 2, everyone.
I was just fade to black.
Uh,
I mean, do you want to end the episode? Do you want to hear my sexcapades as a?
Let's finish.
7-year-old?
Let's
Yeah, we're
finish
gonna-
on your 7-year-old sex.
no, we're going to finish. I think we have to finish the episode.
All right, on the next episode, I will
Yeah, give him a
speak-
cliffhanger.
I will speak about me being 7 and watching pornographic videos.
But don't get
These
too.
might not be in sequence, by the way, so if you're jumping around, you're going to be
It'll
like...
ha-
Don't
you'll
get
hear
too-
it- You'll hear it eventually.
Don't get too excited when
or
we
you
say
might
that
hear
we're
it
gonna-
before.
That's true. You might hear of my sexcapades
and
before
then we
this.
cliffhang it.
Yeah, yeah.
But don't get too excited about any story that we mentioned because there's a good chance it's not going to get finished.
It's never gonna come back. Leave it in the comments if you want to hear a story. It might never come up though.
I don't give a
'cause
fuck about your comments.
I care.
All right.
I care.